Yo, what up? It is 8:33 p.m. EST. I'm a little bit later than I expected to be, but we're going to be building a box today. I'm happy to report that the potatoes have been peeled, Bon is alive, dinner has been made. We're a-okay in that regard, so everything is just fine. And for today's stream, I've got the instructions in the top corner here, because this is actually a fan model that I ordered online. So they provide digital instructions, and the box itself is packed full of goodies. Let me jump, I guess, to the end of the instructions quickly so we can see what this is going to look like. There we go. It's a box. It's going to house all of my Gunpla items. I'm thinking like tools, pliers, etc., etc. That's the plan anyway. Oh, and let me put on some BGM before I forget, because I will forget. Music. Relaxing. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole plan tonight. I'm going to see how fast I can get through one of these bad boys. We're going to start at the very top. This kit was made by the legendary JK Brickworks, Jason Alleman. He does a lot of really cool kinetic models, and I'm very inspired by his work, typically speaking. So I'm happy to be able to build one this one. And this came from the Build an MOC website. MOC stands for My Own Creation in the AFOL fandom, Adult Fan of Lego. We hope you'll enjoy building this MOC from Build-A-Mock. Nice. Let's open up the box. We have a business card. Let me focus this, I guess. There we go. Business card. And a nice letter that I will probably read later. Later. Talking about how happy they are. The handwritten thanks. Thank you, Gerardo? Thank you. This came from Spain, by the way. Europe really loves their Lego, so no surprise there. And we've got nice zippered bags that I don't even need to use the box cutter with. That's exciting. There are many, many nice bags. Put the box aside, and we have our instructions in a digital format. We will be able to go through them together. So this is a Tambour box, which means that it is a box when you pull out the bottom drawer, the top, like, not curtain, slider, like it opens like a clam. I'm excited about this. It has some cool mechanics in it. Bon, how was dinner, by the way? Did it actually, like, pan out and become edible? Kind of scrambled to get it all put together. I hope it's fine. I hope it all worked out. Definitely, like, a last minute. Wish I could have helped. It's fine. You hurt yourself. I'm glad you're not that badly hurt. Okay. So the first thing we need to make are a whole bunch of these little, like, linkages. Not sure if they are all bagged or they, like, together. No, I think I have to open 2 separate bags for this. That's fine. Let's do it. There we are. Just make a whole big fucking mess of my desktop here. It's bag number 1, put away. And bag number 2. Wish I could play Gundam, but maybe I can figure out how without using my left index finger. That is rough. You are now, like, crippled from playing video games. It's a debuff, as they say. Alright. All of this laid out, I think. So we have to make 5 of these little linkages. I bet I can do it very fast. Move that away. So they're pretty straightforward. We take a 3-arm bar. We slide some of these pegs back through it. We do a pin on the back. We get another linkage. And we use a bushing to hold it in place. Like so. Very good, very good. And then like so. And we're going to do that, I think, 5 times? Oh, no, there's a bit more. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so it's the whole construction times 5. Take a blue pin. Pop one of these through. Bon, I'm glad you've been enjoying the Gundam game. I certainly can't say that I have myself, but that is personal preference. There's no accounting for taste, as they say. I'm happy that you're happy, though. For sure, for sure, for sure. I definitely don't find it satisfactory after giving it the whirl last night. The maps are just very disparate. They don't feel cohesive or have like a natural flow, in my opinion. My humble gamer opinion. Oh, wow. Pinched my finger. There we go. Yeah, they're pain. I feel like it's very difficult to know where to go. They don't seem to have things that naturally guide the player's eye into, you know, various locations as other games in the genre do. So, I don't know. I got a laundry list of complaints, honestly. Right, how many of these linkages we gotta make? That's 2. I wonder how fast I can actually put one of these together. If quickly at all. It's 552 pieces, this one. So, not like a whole ton. It's definitely smaller than the Fiat, so it won't take me 4 hours, hopefully. And I've definitely gotten better about putting things together on stream. The Fiat was my original run at doing that kind of thing, and it took like 4.5 hours. It was 900 pieces, I think. Alright, that's 3 linkages. These all look correct, yeah? Boom, another linkage. I'm also not struggling with gripping the pieces this time, which is good. I've chalked up my hands, and I've got some powerful grip. I've increased my grip meter. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, oops. Okay, so I think these are going to fit together like so. And they're going to just be a, like, tank tread kind of situation. I hope. There we go. Hold on. Let me check something. There we go. Okay, so that's 4 of them. I should next time I do one of these, a kit on stream, I feel like I should get a little timer, a speedrun timer, if you will, kind of like what we're gonna do for PMW, and see truly how fast I can knock one of these out. When we were doing stuff as a team, Bon, I feel like we made kits faster than I've ever personally done that before. Something really just clicked during that collab. Alright, we've got 5 of these little fuckers. And they're gonna probably fit together like so. Like that. I think. And then we gotta make... Whoops. There we go. Apologies. Did not know that was a hotkey in OBS, but now I do. Now I gotta make 5 of ones that are, I guess, upward facing. I think that's the only difference here. Oops. I have once again pinched my finger. I do wonder how these build an MOC kits source all their pieces, because I mean obviously these are not imitation or anything like that. They are actual genuine Lego pieces. So I'm curious where they get them all from, or how they find all the ones they need to guarantee that they can put a kit together. I wonder if there's like a inside thing, or if they just have to buy up a ton of actual set products. And then when pieces go out of print, what do? Like when they stop selling the kit that has the thing that you need. Who knows? Sounds like a challenge. Yeah, but like, I guess that's one solution, but then at the end of the day, Bricklink has to get their kits, their pieces from actual sets, I suppose. So being able to guarantee that you get all of these pieces seems difficult, but I suppose that's what they charge the upcharge for. This was by no means cheap, that's for certain. I paid a kind of pretty penny to get this put together. Alright. It's 2 of them. Oops. Oops. The engineer in my brain is very excited putting these linkages together, I gotta say. It's been a hot minute since I've done structural engineering with Lego bricks, and I'm pretty pleased with how it's going so far. It's gonna be very satisfying when they all slide together, I think. There we go. And then I need a bushing. There we go. I pinched my finger again. There we go. That's 3 of them. In the home stretch. Just 2 more. I think a lot of this kit is going to be repetitive, quite frankly, because, I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's made out of wood. It's going to be a lot of wood slats, that kind of thing. Just back and forth and back and forth. That's alright. I don't mind too much. Really, though, when I finish building this, I'm going to want to customize it, I think. But I don't have pieces to do that on hand. One more blue bar. There we go, blue pin, rather. Blue pin. Alright, and I think that is... Nope, I need one... Wait, there's one more even beyond that still. Where's my final blue pin? Hiding under my trackball. There we go. Alright, that's the final linkage, and I gotta put the little boat plates, that's what they're called, boat sliders, on the bottom of these. Alright, we have finished the first couple of steps. Time to actually build some structure. I think I have to spill out even more pieces. Desk isn't quite big enough, I suppose. That's okay. Let's get my linkages nice and squared away. I have to pour everything else out. We're going to have a lot of plates. It's going to be very fun trying to find stuff in 2 seconds, but that's fine. It's the thrill of the experience. Alright. Plates, 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 plates. Nice and smooth. Honestly, a lot of the construction in this reminds me of when we were building the holster or cozy for Coco's baby monitor, Vaughn. Like, a lot of this is plating that's designed to be smooth and to fit stuff in it, obviously, because it's a box. So, a lot of this is just a lot of tan plates, which is very nostalgic. It's just like the thing where you're holding the Raspberry Pi that has her baby monitor in it, so that's cool. Oh, I have to do this times 10? That's exciting. Okay. I think these are the bars that go across on these linkages. I think. I thinkage about the linkage. Two. The good news, though, is doing this 10 times in a row is going to make the mountain of parts in front of me shrink tremendously, which will be good for finding stuff in a couple of seconds. Or a couple of minutes, rather. 2, 3. It's also very mindless, so I can, you know, do it well. Maintain a conversation, in theory. 4. Nope. Wrong one. 5. Halfway there. 6. Right, that's... Yeah, that's 6. I guess I'll know I'm done when I run out of these black little plates. 7. 8. Home stretch. Huh. 9. And last one, right? 10. Alright, I've made 10 of these. Now we're making a little handle with these 2 domes. We run a... Oh gosh, I have to find like the single... Oh, golly. Golly gosh, that's going to be challenging to find. Now that I've laid everything out like this, I have to find a nub like this. Pop it on the inside, and then there's going to be a rod that I stick through it to connect it to the other end. Here's the rod. Alright. And then we stick the other dome on the back of there. Makes a nice little handle. I need to find the 1x2 brick that has a hole in it that I can fix this to. Should stand out because it's tall while everything else here is flat. But it is all the same color, so I do kind of feel disadvantaged. Where? Unless it's in here. That would be a mean trick to play. I'm assuming everything in this kind of section is in one bag, but I don't know that. I definitely do not see it here, though. Everything is flat. So I'm gonna assume it's in here. Means we're gonna dump out the last bag. Nope, and there it is immediately. Well, that's mean. That's a mean trick to play, but I guess they're expecting you to dump everything out. So we have that, and then there's going to be another little nub, one round, goes on the back, holds the pipe in place. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, looks like now we are going to build the actual basin of the device. We take our long fucking plates, do this. Too long. 2. I need a bigger desk for this, frankly. Alright, what are we doing here? Another one. Another one. Oh, wait, these are not the right ones. They are too short. The one that I need is, in fact, much longer. But not that long. I think it's this one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's correct. Nope. Where the fuck are they? All the ones I can find are either way too long. Oh wait, no. I'm just bad. That's too long. Too long, right? Yeah, these are too long. There we go. This one. There we are. Some more plates to firm up the center here. I guess this is the middle of the slider. Or the drawer, rather. I don't know why I called it a slider. And then we do large plates on the other end and seal it up with another long one of these. And it looks like we hold it this way. Nice and flat. Get the 1x1s on the corners. 1 and 2. Okay. We take some of these. this one is too long. There we are. 1 and 2. And now there's going to be a feat of dexterity. These 1x1 flat circular studs that I need to pop on here. 1, if I can find them. And 2, if I can achieve the dexterity to actually put them on. This will be a feat to see how good the grip I have on my hands today is. Oh, there we go. I can do that no problem. Old me would have never been able to do this. Would have been super, super, super challenging before I got better at doing these on stream. How are we doing? Sorry, I got distracted. Alright. There we go, we got... Oh, I need the one more stud. Where the fuck is it, though? I don't see it, but I definitely need it. Oh, here it is. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cool. What's next? Alright, we're filling up the rest of the border here. So 4 and a 3. Then we do 2 of these, I think. Where's the longest? Nope. There we are. Where did OBS go? There we go. Alright, this is set. Oops, I keep doing that. I keep pressing down to scroll the instructions, but I forget I have OBS selected. And so it's just scrolling to the next scene in OBS. Fortunately, isn't compromising or embarrassing or anything. Alright, so now we put the hinges on this thing. Go from being unhinged to hinged. One. Where are the Technic bars? There we go. Like so. These rest against the little 1x1 studs that we put in. And this is what the linkages that we built in the first step will attach to, allowing the box to slide when we finally get it together. Oh, shoot. One. 2. 3. This feels not very sturdy. I'm hoping we reinforce this in some way as we finish this up later in future steps. Feels like it's kind of rickety. The base of this is gonna, fall apart or whatever. And then the handle goes right in the middle there. I keep dropping pieces, it's fine. Like so. Like so. It's starting to take shape. You can kind of see how this is going to be a drawer. Alright. What's the over-under on me finishing this before midnight, do we think? I'm curious. I've been at it for half an hour. I'm on page 18 of 75 in the instructions. I'm wondering if I'm on track for a record. Another hour? You think it's only another hour? That'd be cool if true. I'm more tired than I thought I was going to be after the hullabaloo of having to help you make dinner and make sure that you weren't hurt and such. And I also played a bunch of Dota today, which might have been against my better judgment, because I ended up losing a whole lot, which unfortunately impacts my brain more than I wish it did. Didn't used to so much, but I felt like I personally played very bad today, which is what gets to me. Not so much the fact that we lost, it's that I feel like I know I can do better, and I didn't. And I probably shouldn't have gone so hard in the paint right before stream. But it's fine. Alright, so this definitely looks like a drawer, which is cool. And now we cover the top so that we don't let the hinges go all the way around. Makes sense, makes sense. Now this part feels sturdy because we're constantly adding different sized and length bars across the top. So they hold each other in place, and there's no singular fault line, if you know what I mean. There's no seam that you can easily break this down the middle with, or anything like that. It's also nice to do this because a lot of these parts by volume are these little plates, and so getting to use a lot of them in these early steps is quite nice. Makes the bulk and, bulk of the pieces go away, which is exactly what I want. Where did that go? No, I don't want to... Oh, yes, I do. It goes over here. Boom. It's so nice to make these plates disappear. I need one that's 1 by 4. Where is it at? Where? 1 by 4. There we go. Oh, hey, SB. You're just in time. I'm building a drawer. I'm building furniture on stream. How was Columbo? I caught the beginning of it, but obviously I had to dip out to make dinner and such. So I didn't catch the shocking conclusion of your RP session. Thank you so much for the raid, and thanks for stopping by. I truly, deeply appreciate it. You're just in time. There we are. Welcome, Raiders, yeah. I think the shoutout bot is back in chat. I had to, re-enable stream elements or whatever, and I think it's authorized. You can try it if you want, Bon. Though, I think you might be the only other person here to shout them out to. Nope, cool, still doesn't work. Awesome. Sorry for putting you on the spot there. well, Isby was playing a tabletop RPG with Ricky Hirsch, where the theme was like Columbo detective work. You're trying to, I suppose, solve a crime in the same vein that our favorite bumbling, shambling sleuth does. Alright. So this is making a nice, like a lip on the drawer, so hopefully it doesn't go all the way in, but it can come back out. Makes sense to me. This really doesn't feel very sturdy, though. I'm not in love with this. Your sleeves make me smile. Thanks, Aki. I appreciate it. I'm not very creative, despite my streams always being something in the creative, quote-unquote creative line of work, which is, you know, programming or cooking or doing this, because I just dress like this every day of my life. My live 2D is not a fantasy character, it's literally just me. But I'm glad it makes you smile. And thanks for stopping by. I estimate that I'm probably about a third of the way through building this piece of furniture, though you'd know all about that since you work at IKEA. Hopefully you're even better at building furniture than I am. And hopefully the pieces are a little less small and less numerous on the kind of stuff that you build. Let's see. Hello, nice box. Nice box! So funny and so are you, yeah. It's really good because you don't have to move your wrist ever. So when you're at your desk 24/7 like I am, you don't want to keep craning your arm. Saves, I think, my wrist from future damage. And yeah, I'm always happy to brag about using a trackball. I'm some kind of filthy degenerate. If anybody was around while I was playing Gundam Evolution last night, although I was playing very poorly, I was playing that game with this trackball, which means that yes, I was doing a Overwatch-style shooting game with a trackball. That's just how I am. I play Dota with the trackball. Every video game that doesn't use a controller, it's the trackball. I refuse to move my wrist for anything computer-related. It's just not going to happen. Isby, who won? I need to know who won the RP. Did Ricky beat you? Did you beat Ricky? Did the computer win? DM win? Who's the big Columbo winner? Where's... I'm missing one more of these little slanted 1x2s. Where the fuck is it? Motherfucker. There it is. Awesome. Everyone had fun and we all won? That's not usually how murder mysteries turn out. Like, typically, in my experience, at least one person loses at a murder mystery. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Now that I'm looking at this, I did this completely wrong. Where's my brick separator? This would bite me in the ass later if I don't solve this now. Actually, these are going to be really difficult. No, actually, no, these are fine. Pry these off. Like such. That's true, that's true. I just mean the guy who got murdered is typically not winning in a murder mystery. That's the joke I was going for here, was that the person who has been murdered is not winning at a murder mystery. Why does this look like this? I feel like I've missed a step somehow, but I don't see where that would be. 2x4 goes here. Now the problem is this doesn't help with the structural stability issues that I was just remarking about, but I have faith in this guy. JK Brickworks does really, really good, impressive work, so I'm sure at some point my concerns will be resolved and it'll all magically come together and be a solid box. I see, I see. Johnny the Anaconda Venice lost. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Typically in Columbo, even though it's a funny haha show where we all laugh at Peter Falk and how he's so bumbling, somebody's still losing, and that's the guy who's dead at the end of the day. Alright. Gotta pop these little 1x1s in there for some reason. Oh, speaking of, oh, hold on, I have something to show you guys. 1 second. Alright, check this shit out. I actually did go ahead and buy this. Cooking with Columbo. Suppers with the Shambling Sleuth. Isv, and Ricky, if you're here, you would not believe it, but there is a recipe in this book for every episode of the show. Every single episode in order has a corresponding recipe. Let's see, where is the one that we watched with Spock in it? I am not shocked, lol. There's a primer on Columbo. There's The Wife, The Extended Family, Animals, Chili, Hard-Boiled Eggs. And I think in the back here there's after all the episodes, there's just a chili section, I think? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get to the first page here. Columbo's Chili and Other Delights. Probably would need to refocus. But there's a whole section in here that's just for chili, and then every other page is a recipe and anecdote. Typically, the recipes are not themed so much about the episode. They are a recipe from the actor, like the guest actor. So the one that had Leonard Nimoy in it had a recipe that Nimoy swore by, which I thought was very cool. Anyway, just wanted to share that. It's a real book that you can buy that does actually exist. Okay, here we go. This is going to reinforce a lot of the structural stability on this by adding these little 2x2 plates that hold things together in a way that will allow this to also slide. These are called boat tiles in the Lego parlance. Bonbons gives the Skeletom118 give pizza emote, the best emote on Twitch.tv. On the edges here. Yeah, so these are smooth, rounded tiles at the bottom. This will allow this to the drawer to slide easily, which is, important, without causing too much friction, without getting hooked on any kind of not level geometry. If there was like a plate that wasn't quite flush, it's not going to get stuck anymore. And it holds these things together really well. Alright, now it is time to start building the linkages, or attaching the linkages, I'm pretty sure. The moment I've been waiting for. The engineer in my brain has been screaming for this moment all night. We take our pins, our axles. Like such. That'll hold that in place. Allows it to wiggle. Isv, you're very lucky because you missed the first 10-15 minutes of this stream where I built all of these linkages just in a row. I wanted 10 of those, and then I've got 10 plates that are going to run across them. And that was the first couple minutes of the stream, was just build the same mechanism over and over and over again. Very engaging. Very engaging stuff. Will say it does make for good Zatsu material, though, because I can do it mindlessly. Where is the other arm? Where at? Here it is. Okay. And now I need the brown axle. I think the last one in the entire assembly. Here we go. You were hyperlinking. Yeah, there we go. That's the joke. That's the pun. That's the pun. Oop. This is the part where I assemble this on my lap outside of camera. Alright, there we go. Links put together. We are on page... Oop, yep, and here we go. Here we go. Time to put this stuff all together. Time to actually put these on. And then, so we want these facing up. Gosh, this is... I need like a little flat piece. Oh, but there's a knob on the front, so I can't. Ugh. Like this one, I think? That's the way? Once we get the first ones attached, I think this will be easier. Because the other ones are designed to just snap together. There we go. Yeah, alright. Now I flip this around, and we run one of these across it. Like... Yeah, okay. I already see how this is going to fit together. So the long plates that we made before hold the linkages together. And I'm assuming we just do this a whole bunch now. Yeah, alright. I kind of think we should have just not put the knob on first so I could hold this flat on the table. What is a Tambour box? So it's a box that, when you pull out the bottom drawer, there's like a hatchback top that, hold on, I'll again scroll all the way to the, we're on page 27? Yeah, so it's, like this. It's a box that when you pull out the bottom drawer, the top, which is what we're building here, rolls down. This is going to be inside a chassis, so that when you pull this out, these linkages go from being wrapped up to coming flush. So you can have... It's got like two basic areas to store things, and you can get them both by just pulling the drawer out. That is a Tambour box. I think it's the ideal thing to put all my modeling tools in, because... One, I built it, which will be fun. And two, it's quite a lot of storage. I don't have that many tools. And the little sewing box that I'm using doesn't quite cut it anymore. Is it gonna fit? Is what gonna fit? My modeling tools? I would hope so. If they don't, oh well. Then I'll have to find another use for a box. What is a guy to do if I don't have a box? Or with an extra box, rather. I'm sure I will be able to find a use for it. Alright, more boat tiles. Looks like these go on the in-betweens of the links now. Now we're actually fitting these together. This is going to be nice and flush. Like so. And we, again, run these across. That's quite nice. These are going to be... When this thing is curled up, it's going to be pretty flush. Not going to be a whole lot of gaps. So you can already see kind of the shape that's going to take place here. These are the slats of the thing, and they will curl and uncurl as necessary. Do I just keep adding more of these? I guess now we finally put this whole thing together, and we probably need to in order to be able to then fit it into the chassis. I keep going like step by step, like, oh, what's the next one gonna be? As though I don't know that it's just put on more sliders, more linkages. Like so. Then we do... these guys. Pinched the finger. Like such. Add more boat tiles for minimum friction. Oh, caught it in my lap, that's fine. There we are. I'm assuming it's just keep doing this all the way till we're done, right? Yeah, okay. Time to stop looking at instructions and just knuckle down and fit all these together as fast as I can. No, not that one yet. There we are. It's going to be... Finding all the bushings is going to be the hardest part as they become more and more scarce. As I overhunt them in the wild. Drive the population into extinction. No more tiny gray bushings. Alright. Don't have too many more of these though. I think I just have one more bit at the end. There we are. Bow tiles. And last one, alright. What is the mystery secret of the way the final ones attach? Because they're going to need something different on the end of them because they don't just keep linking infinitely. There's going to be some kind of way that these terminate gracefully into a different mechanism. So I'm eager to see what that is. Sorry, again, I realize I'm building this on my lap. I'll move this back into the table once I get these things snapped together. Also going to take a beverage break in like 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. There's the final bushing, I think. Because I have a Calpico soda that I'm eager to try. We found an Asian market that opened up recently near us, and I'm eager to try it. How do skeletons drink water? Alright, Bon. Aki's asking you. He's not going to trust me. Thank you. Doesn't really answer the question, but I appreciate the violence. Don't leave him hanging. How do skeletons drink water? Formulate a response now. Hydrate calcium. Okay. I still don't think that answers the question, but sure. Hydrate calcium. What does that mean to you in your head? What does that mean, hydrate calcium? Where's my last... Oh, I dropped it before. That's right. What does that mean to you, hydrate calcium? I think isn't there a scene in, like, Pirates of the Caribbean where the undead pirates all drink, like, wine to show Jack how fucked up and scary they are? Wait, hold on. Oh, I dropped 2 if there's one more. Like, Barbossa or whatever, it shows Jack how fucked up and scary and dead he is by, like, drinking wine, and it just, like, drips all the way through. And if you're, like, 12, you think that's the most metal shit you've ever seen in your life. Really, really hard water. Yeah, okay, so that's a good point. If you filter water that I drink as a skeleton through my ribcage, you could probably actually make really good pizza with it, because it's going to have a lot of mineral in it. It's going to have a lot of calcium. It's going to be very hard water, as Aki points out. The bones pull the water in. I don't think they're supposed to be porous like that, but if you filter them through me, like a coffee filter, I think you'd get really good pizza water, which might kind of tie a lot of loose ends together. I think that makes a lot of sense. Explains why I do the pizza stream. Kind of my whole secret in that regard. Did I drop another piece? Where is it? It's black. Am I just blind to it? I am trying to find one more hinge. I do not see it. I always feel like a dinosaur when I can't find the piece. When we get pizza-flavored Tom... No, it's not going to be pizza-flavored Tom. It's going to be Tom-flavored pizza, is the problem. I don't think you're ready for that, frankly, if I'm being totally honest. Oops. But that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Tom-flavored pizza. Water that is filtered through my bones. And in that way is very organic. Where the fuck is this hinge? I cannot finish this without this hinge. I do not think I dropped it. I'll be very cross with myself if I dropped it. But it's also like the only black piece remaining. I'm looking for one more of these little hinges. And I do not fucking see it. And I don't have a spare lying around anywhere. So, if I don't have one in this bag, or they miscounted, I'm sure they didn't miscount. I'm going to be very sore out of luck. I'm assuming it's just hiding. Ow. Fair, you know, fair. Well, let's start with picking up the piece that I did drop, which is one of these big plates. Worst case, I can always add it back in later, and it will just be a little structurally unstable at the time of finishing the build here. But I can always go back and fix it up more. The important thing is getting through it now and not making the stream wait 2.5 hours for me to find the piece. Yeah, if I find it later, I'll find it later. I think that's fine. Bond, stop hitting me. I'm begging you. Please. It's not conducive. Alright. I gotta come up with more sound points, or channel points, redeems, because I feel like people have quite a lot of them and not much to spend them on because I make them all dirt cheap. Alright. I'm just gonna hope and pray that this thing shows up later, because I really don't see it right now, and that would be very bad. So let's lay this out. There we go. Like a tank tread. Alright, we're building the top drawer now, it looks like. Wow. Hoping it just reveals itself to me. Ow. Why so much violence? Oh, they want 3 of the same size? Oh, okay. Can I post the poser mug that I ordered? Yeah. Links are totally okay in my chat. I have never banned anyone for a link ever. You can absolutely post whatever you want. And even if they were banned, I'd give you special permission, Isby, because I trust you a fucking lot. Let's see this. Is it going to open up in the window that I have my instructions in? No, it doesn't. Plastic Model Expert. Wow. Cool mug. That's a good mug, Isby. I've got one that says "fuck computers" on it that I really like. And that's usually my go-to mug. I'm drinking out of a can, or will be shortly today. So, you know, none of that from me. But that's a cool mug. It's a cute mug. I look forward to your Gunpla arc. Quite frankly. Everybody needs a good Gunpla arc. Or whatever plastic model, pick your poison kind of situation. I don't know if Gunpla is definitely your bag. Do you have the fuck computers mug? Do you know the one I'm talking about? Because it's important to me. I get very, very angry at computers all the time. Not you, fortunately, but other computers. Triggered. What's up, dude? What's up, Isby? Not Isby. Aki. Hold on. I will get the fuck computers mug in a second, then. Many unopened HGs. Yeah, that's a common, I think, common situation for a lot of people. Hold on. I hope I'm doing this right. This feels wrong, but I hope I'm doing it right. Actually, Bond, could I bother you to go grab that mug so I can flash it on stream real quick? Also make sure that it's empty so I don't just pour it all over my desk. I love computers. Why would you want to F them? Because they drive me up the wall. Thank you. Is this empty? No? Alright, this is the mug in question. Let me autofocus it. There you go. It doesn't get much better than this, folks. Speaking of, though, I'm going to crack this bad boy open. We're going to find out how Calpico soda is today. Fill the water to the brim. Ah, I checked this time. I drank it all before. Alright, that's Calpico with soda carbonation. I've had too many instances where I will tip over a mug that has stuff in it and just pour it all over my desk. Not today. I finally learned. Not today. Not today at all. We actually just had that happen. We got some of the Hollow EN mugs finally from their, like, 1 year anniversary merch finally got fulfilled, and we were showing them to some people, and of course the first thing we did was tip over one that had a bunch of water in it and just pour it all over the kotatsu. Like a bunch of namby-pambies. I don't know why we thought that would be a good idea. Alright. Flat. Is this focused? I think this is focused. Ow. Why? Why have you chosen violence today, Bon? Has your bloodlust not been sated by, like, cutting your own fucking hand peeling potatoes today? You're out of control. Need to be stopped? Alright. So, 3 of these, I think? 1, 2, 3. You lost blood as a result. Right. But you got to see blood, which I assume is your desire here. Your bloodlust. Maybe I've got it all twisted. I don't know how blood-having individuals... I don't really know what bloodlust means, I guess. Is what I'm getting at. I've just heard the phrase get used by a bunch of blood-having folk. And assume it means you just want to see blood really bad. Ah! I gotta turn that... I keep forgetting to turn that one off. Thank you, Isaac. I'm strongly suspecting that a shark will not gank me while I'm building Lego. But it could happen. Never let your guard down, as they say. I gotta turn that redeem off when I'm not playing Everblue. It's very good when I am, but it, doesn't really quite capture the same magic. Bon is the shark. Oh! High concept, I see what you're saying. I need, like, a clown shoes equivalent like what you have. I think that's, like, the best sound point redeem. And it really does just let you bully the streamer more than anything else I've ever seen. Which is good. That should always be the goal, is bullying the streamer. That's why I made hitting me in the head cost the minimum number of channel points. Always can bully. Alright. 1. Thank you. 2. 3. It's coming together. There are fewer and fewer pieces on the desk here. 4. Flip this fucker over. Even more boat tiles. Please get excited about boat tiles. I still don't know what happened in that last... Oh! Oh, it's in the bag still! I just glanced over. I found the piece that I was missing. It was still in the bag. There we go. I'm glad I didn't just toss these straight in the garbage. There we go. Hold on, let's get that squared away before I forget. There we are. Cool, okay, that's all taken care of. Should just be like 1 or 2 more boat tiles for the bottom here. Get that shit out of here. They won't shut up about the boat tiles, right? That's me right now. I will never shut up about boat tiles. Alright, I'm going to move these because I think we're building a completely new mechanism. So I'm going to put these aside for just a little bit so I can clear off more space on my desk. These, I think, are the sides that we will fit the linkages that we just made in, like the track, I think is the official term. The engineering term for what we're building here. Who that is. Densuro, hello. I'm building a box out of Lego. A box to keep Lego in, out of Lego. Kind of poetic when you think about it. And this is as I've got at the bottom of my screen here, it is a fan-made kit by JK Brickworks that I was able to buy from a third-party vendor, but the pieces are all authentic, as they say. So it's a pretty cool service. You can, like, upload models that you've built along with digital instructions, which is how I have this in a browser, and people can just buy them. And Lego is typically very, very lax and chill about third-party reselling like this, which is, I think, the right way to do things. It encourages people to get creative and not feel stifled or worried that they're going to get beaten up for, you know, engaging with the material. Alright, we have that. Nice beveled curve on the corner here. 1, 2. 3. Good coloring, right? It's supposed to be wood colored, I think. It's supposed to look like wood paneling. But I can see why you think it's chocolate. Please don't eat it. This Lego is not meant for eating. Then we do it the other way. I think Bon is right. I think I had just about an hour left last time I asked, because I'm really cruising through this. A lot of the very repetitive sections, like make a bunch of linkages, make a bunch of panels, really thin out the volume of pieces that are on my desk here. There we go. 3. 4. And there should be one more, 5. You stack 5 tall. Then there's one more 1x1 tile on the back. We then get the beveled curve, and another 1x1 tile round goes on the top over here. Yeah, these Legos are Lego bricks are not for eating. I don't think they make ones that are, though I remember back when I used to work in retail, there was a popular non-kit item, like not apparel, like miscellany accessory type thing that we would have, which were ice cube trays that were in the shape of bricks and minifigures, which were always very popular when people, of the stuff that people bought that was not plastic kits, those were very popular, especially during the summer months. I think Lego brick-shaped ice cubes is a natural kind of integration of the brand into something else. Makes sense to me. People like them a lot. Those are for eating. And you could probably use those molds to make chocolate, I think, is my point. I think you could get one of those molds and cast chocolate or jello or something in it, and you'd be all set, and then you can have edible brick. I don't think you could fit them together, though. I don't think, quite would adhere to the quality standards and precision standards that Lego holds itself to, because, for obvious reasons, it would just not. But, you could trick people, maybe. It's like that, Japanese game show where people have to figure out what is or isn't cake. Or chocolate. Where, like, there's a very famous gif of a guy going in to bite a doorknob, and he looks very pleased with himself as he's able to crunch through it and realizes that this doorknob is chocolate. That's what I'm getting at. You can make a brick and then bite it, and everybody will think you're really strong and brave for eating plastic, but you'll know. It's a secret. It's a trick. Where is the, yeah, I'm looking for a 1x3 flat plate, and I don't see it. I don't think I could have misplaced it. Uh-oh. Where is it? There's no way I could have misused it, I don't think. Something else wouldn't have lined up if I did that. But I don't see it. Uh-oh, disaster. Huh. Huh. If this were a marathon, I'd be like, it's time for a safety save. But I don't see the piece that I'm missing here. Brickster's trick, you're right, Isby. Is there somewhere that I could have misplaced this piece? As I glance through the other bags to make sure I didn't leave it there. I don't think I could have. Otherwise, something else wouldn't be lining up right now. Commit reminder, yeah. Reset, reset, reset. Uh-oh. Now, I don't think I have a spare one of those sitting around either. Really, I should have just bought 2 of this kit, obviously. Obviously, obviously, obviously. I see a lot of 1x1s, but I don't see the 3... Wait. Okay, yes, this is the one that I'm missing for. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Like, looking very carefully under my devices here. Did it get stuck somewhere? Is it hiding? I don't see it at all. And I don't see where in here I could have used one where I wasn't supposed to. Because it's a very odd size. It's 1x3, right? Golly. I'm not sure what to do here. Other than, I guess, just keep moving on and seeing if I can somehow persevere. I'm going to keep building the next couple steps and seeing if I can find the piece, if it just manifests itself like the other one did. That's my best bet right now. Is maybe if I continue to clear up pieces on my desk, it will just appear in front of me. All I can really do. Alright, we got that. Like such. I do that twice. Okay. Oh, wrong size. Alright. Have these. Now we're going to need these little 1x1s that I was finding before. What are we building here? What even is this? What piece of the puzzle is this? 1, 2, 3. We do that again. Facing the other way. Like such. We have one that runs across. Holds this whole thing together. Some more beveled pieces. I think this is going to complete the track that these linkages are going to run across, because this is a very smoothed surface that they're having us build for some reason. All I can imagine is that the bars are going to go across it. Like such. Another bevel goes on top, makes this very smooth. It's kind of cool. It fits together. One curve kind of just fits over the other. Like such. Oops. And then more plates facing up. And this should take me through pretty much the rest of my sand pieces. Hi, Fuba. We are about 2/3 of the way finished building this Tambour box. I spent a good 2 minutes just now trying to find a specific piece that I still don't know where it is. But you're just in time to watch me suffer. Alright, time for some faux wood paneling. I think these are like that. Like that. Like that. 2. Like such. And as always, thanks for the complimentary thwack against my skull. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a visceral and satisfying thwacking noise. So that's one of these. Beautiful fake wood paneling. You can see the individual boards. I was supposed to do that twice. I just keep forgetting to disable it, Fuba. That's the real problem. I just need to turn that off. I keep forgetting to turn it off when I'm not playing Everblue, because I don't stream very frequently. No, I'm not gonna make it a jump scare or anything. It's just for that one game and I just forget to turn it off. Speaking of jump scares, though, I retweeted it earlier. I'm pretty sure I retweeted it. There's a woman. What was her name? What was her streaming name? Let me go find it right now. I think her name is Pia, Pia, and she had a clip that was I'm very happy to have seen, where she was playing a horror game with the heart rate monitor plugin that I've been building, and she had it set though so that she would make a very embarrassing, I think the term is ahegao face if her heart rate spiked above 120, which is a decently high rate. And she ultimately ended up passing that because she was trying so hard to not think about doing it, and she was laughing. She was telling herself to calm down because she got to 110 or such, and was like, please calm down, I don't want to make this stupid face. And then somebody in chat made her laugh, and she immediately passed the threshold. So in terms of jump scares, she was not able to be frightened to that threshold with her horror game that she was playing, but chat made her laugh, and that pushed her over the edge, and I was very, very happy to have enabled that. Making VTuber tech is a lot more satisfying than most of the other ventures that I've engaged in my life, I gotta say. VTubers are where it's at. I'm very, very happy to help people have better content. Nope, that's the clip. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Robot. I appreciate it. That's the exact clip. I am so delighted to have enabled this moment between her and her community. It really does warm the heart. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Beep boop. Thank you, Robot. Speaking of robots, Isby, how's the work on the Mark II coming along? I'm very interested to see what updates to the design you've got in mind, because I think the Mark I is already a really fucking good design. So I'll be impressed to see if you can punch it up anymore. It's one of my favorites, honestly. It has no progress. That's fair. It's hard. I could not imagine just turning the brain cell on that's like, oh, time to be creative. Yes, that is, well, that's a literal heart bond, but yeah, I guess same principle. Same principle. Not my heart, somebody else's heart. You understand. Some more fake wood paneling, and we're really almost done here. Other than the one piece that I can't find. I wonder if I can just not worry about it, or if it'll become very obvious where I made the mistake and used it incorrectly in like 2 steps. Alright, we have our beautiful fake wood paneling. Zero progress. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, SV, but uh, I'm sure it'll come to you in time. Yeah, yeah. Trackball. I'm not kidding. That's how I live. Hello, Tommy. Welcome, welcome. You're actually kind of at the end here. I'm just about to finish this up. It's beautiful. It's shiny and red, and it is beautiful. When people ask to see my ball, I'm happy to oblige and show them the shiny red ball. It's great. I love never having to move my wrist while using a computer. Anyway, how are you doing, Tommy? Have you been winning at Gundam? Have you played more of it? Have you become an extremely dominant force with the Sazabi? You're a big boy. Ball is life. Exactly. It's also the best mobile suit. I'm a ball enthusiast. Well, I gotta make 2 of these. So I think the way this works is I've got this arch piece, and I think that goes like... It's gonna go like this. So there's a track between both of these bevels that the linkages will sit in. The B Gundam is OP. The Barbados? No. Okay, so tell me, this is from a service online called Build-A-Mock, MOC standing for My Own Creation. And this is a pre-built kit, or a pre-designed kit from JK Brickworks. And you can just order these online. They'll get all the pieces assembled for you, give you this nice little box, give you the PDF with the instructions, and you're able to build. So this is a fan model. Really nice box that it came in. It addresses me as an AFOL, adult fan of LEGO, which is true. And yeah, it's like the next step of Bricklink. Oh, B Gundam is ball. Yeah. Okay, that B Gundam. I thought you were talking about in the game. After Kirby last night, played Battle Assault and did ball mirrors for too long. Yeah. I'm looking forward to a game that isn't Gundam Evolution coming to the PC, because I didn't like Evolution. I had a lot of fun playing it with Bon and Tummy last night, but I don't like the game. It is not for me. I am not a shooter. And that's not just because I use a trackball. I just don't think that way. The trackball is more of a consequence of my lifestyle not working that way. How much was it to get all this? I think it was like $90, which is kind of a lot, but you have to remember somebody had to gather the pieces and pack it for you, and like get a cut of it to the original creator, the guy who, you know, sold it through their website. So pretty expensive, but it is what it is. The link is at the bottom of the stream here, so you can find it yourself as well. I'll find out if I hit battle operation. Only one way to be sure. All right. I feel like I'm entering my Joker arc. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I thought there was a much larger piece that I definitely couldn't skip. That I was missing, but I was wrong. No Joker arc. Joker avoided. That's all well and good. Like such. We are in the home stretch, gang. It's all coming together. Oh, back here. All right. I never did find the missing piece, but I'm hoping it will just be the last thing here. Or when I get to another step that asks for more pieces that I don't have, I will immediately recognize where I misused it. The missing link. Yeah. Yeah, I am trying to find a 1x3 tan plate that I simply do not know where it is. It's a consequence of me just pouring this shit all over my desk. I'd say it's about the same price, Fuba. honestly not that. This was 552 pieces overall. So you could do worse, I think. Kind of expensive, but it's also actually a big kit. A lot of small assemblies put together to make this thing. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm gonna... If I don't have it by the end of the stream, I will do that afterwards. I'm not gonna waste time on stream to do that, because it's not fun. I also don't know that I even have a spare of that piece. So I'll have to go looking. But if I... it's not gonna be visible. It goes right on the top of one of these. So I think it'll be fine if I just use any old color. But I don't know that I have one on hand. I'm really, really hoping and praying it just shows up. Alright. I think these are the tracks now. The flat pieces are gonna hold it all together and provide a sliding mechanism for the linkages. I'm really excited for when this all just fits together in about 12 minutes or less. It's gonna be like magic. Going to be like magic. Alright, two, like that. How many story points on this box? Like, how long is it going to take? This is, by the story points that we use for work, less than 1, because it was less than 1 work day. But, I don't know. Your mileage may vary. Wait, I missed a step. Hold on. I skipped a step. Important step. I'm very perplexed by the piece that I was missing, though, because I do not see another step that would use the same kind of pieces, so I don't know where it could possibly have ended up. Unless it's just in one of the bags and I don't see it. Somehow. Or I poured it on the floor or something. Or I dropped it. Actually, let me get up. Did I drop it somewhere? That would be the... Is it on my lap? No. Okay. Yeah, story points would be what you call... In software engineering, story points refer to how many units of work a task that you have to accomplish is. I would be very surprised if they forgot to pack it, but you're right, it could happen. That'd be a shame. Yeah, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have one on hand. So, like, in the units that my job uses, 1 story point is 1 day, 8 hours of work. And that's like the minimum unit that you estimate things in. Anything less than 1 point is not worth estimating, but then you can figure out approximately how much time your features are going to take. Yeah, it's funny talk for man hours. Yeah, that's correct. It's to make it sound like we know what we're talking about. We have to invent a jargon, but it's not really complicated or anything. Thank you, Isby, for you're correct, yes. Why story points? How do they choose the name? I do not know. It's I guess it's because each ticket is called a story. Like each task that you're assigned is a story. He was into stories. Yeah. So like this goes back to the agile framework mentality. Agile being a approach to developing things quickly and iteratively instead of starting from the start and going all the way into the end before you publish it. Agile is supposed to be like fail fast kind of thing. And they call tickets stories because each one is supposed to have like a story that goes with like why you'd want it. Like as a such and such user, I would want such and such feature to accomplish such and such task. And then that's your story, so you have story points. Not really a very compelling story, not a great narrative, doesn't really follow the hero's journey. But I think that's why they're called stories, because each one is supposed to be the perspective of a potential user who wants to do a thing, and this feature will let them do that. Yeah, okay, the piece that I was looking for is not here. Oh well. I will cope and seethe somewhere. But, let's see, what do I have on hand that I could potentially... Ow. And it's not in any of these bags either. So it's not like I just forgot this one. Do I have pieces that I could use? Not really. Got some spares from the last time when we were building. Maybe it's in the box? Nah. Box is empty as well. I feel like I must have dropped it somehow. But I don't see it anywhere. Not a big deal. Not worth losing sleep over. I don't have a carpet, no. It's a hardwood floor here. So, that's also not a concern. Alright, we're installing the tracks. Finally. Finally. We get these fun little curves, which are going to be the back of the box. There we go. Okay, there I definitely dropped a piece. And the way it fell kind of gave me a clue as to where maybe this other piece might have ended up if I dropped it. Hold on. Because this one fell underneath my PC. But the other one is not there. So I don't know. So much violence. Yeah, I did get up before to see if I was sitting on it in my office chair here. I don't think I am. So much violence. The audience demands violence of the performer. Wait. Wait. Huh? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, here's another piece that I'm missing now. Now I'm a little stressed out. Because this is an important one. It is a slider, a flat piece here that the track would slide into. I just gotta keep building, I guess, and hope it's apparent where I needed to swap something out for a different piece. I'd be very cross if I was missing two pieces. Yeah. Do I require assistance? No. I don't think so. Well, Bon just showed up for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't think it's a piece that I've dropped, dude. I mean, I guess it must be, but... Alright, so these go... here... I'm currently missing a flat tile, another flat tile that would be used for sliding. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Good, we're good. So it's just the 1x3, which is not a big deal, I don't think. I don't think that's a deal breaker. Not a run killer. No. This is spares from the flowers and the Lunar New Year kit that we built back in February. Bon is thoroughly investigating my surroundings, determined to find where I fucked up. Absolutely determined. Which I appreciate, but only one. Only one piece is missing. We're good. We're safe. Got these corner pieces. This is well within the allowable parameters of failure here. Oh, she found it! Where was it? How? She found it. It was behind my monitor, gang. It must when I poured the pieces down, it must have gone this way. What a saint. I would be lost without Bon. Everybody give Bon a follow. Yeah. What a saint. Saved my fucking bacon yet again. I would be so lost without her. Who that is? Boaty Lemon? Am I reading that name right? Boaty Lemon. Hello, thanks for joining the skeleton crew. As they say, if it does not read rest in peace on your tombstone, you get drafted into the skeleton war. So your voluntary conscription here really is going to save some poor draftee. Fill in that spot. Thank you so much. We are in the home stretch here for putting together this Tambour box. So there's not a whole lot of stream left, though I'm very flattered you came by. I plan to do something tomorrow, though I don't know what, at around the same time. Probably going to be a video game. You are, in fact, part of the skeleton war now. It's a great honor, right? Everybody loves skeletons and fighting them. So, great honor. Yeah, we're just about done putting this box together. I'm doing well. I was stressed out earlier today, but seeing this whole thing come together in about an hour and a half, I'm pretty pleased with my abilities of assembly. Bon cut her hand earlier, so that was stressful. I lost a bunch of games of Dota earlier, so that was stressful. There's a streamer that I was really anticipating a stream for. She's playing Metal Gear Solid 3, hasn't played it before, so I was really looking forward to that. And then her PS3 betrayed her by not having a working controller, so that was stressful, but I think she's got it up and running now. So that's cool. So I'm doing much better. I'm feeling good. Dinner came together. Bon's not in serious danger. I don't really care anymore about having lost Dota games. The usual, etc., etc. Okay, so we got tracks now. You can see there's a little inset track. Oh, and Bodhi, of course, how are you? How did you find me, and how are you doing? I should always ask. We got tracks. Flip this bad boy over. Gonna add some rubberized feet. I didn't know they made these little stubs, which I'm assuming are still official Lego pieces. They're like rubber feet that have a peg on top, or a stud on top. Love it when a dinner comes together, yeah. It was some kind of apple chicken. I got photos of it. I got photos of the potatoes also, because Bon cut herself peeling potatoes, and then I mashed the shit out of those potatoes. I finished peeling them, and then I mashed them to fucking death. So, revenge has been served, and as they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. So, I will be eating that dinner after the stream, even though I made it before the stream. Dinner did require a blood sacrifice. But those potatoes, I hope, tasted really good, because you finally get your vengeance. Oh, arts and crafts, thank you. Yeah, well, I'm I guess a builder-type VTuber, skeleton-type VTuber here, as you can plainly see. I do Lego building as my primary physical modeling. I do a lot of programming stuff, typically on this time block. On other Saturdays, I do cooking. So that's my whole MO. And sometimes I even play video games, which is unlikely, but it happens. Alright, gang. It's all coming together here. We have our chassis here. We have the actual box, like such. And I fit it in like that. Alright. We put in the top shelf, which is like this, holding everything together. Thank you. I'm glad you think that I'm cool. Yeah, most of my technical work is for VTuber-related technology, making tools for other VTubers. So that is my primary streaming work. And then when I do cooking and stuff, I teach people how to make pizza. That's my whole reason for being. Alright, this is coming together, gang. We are just about done here. Like such. And then where's the other one? I just had it. There we go. Like such. We can pop these in on the sides. Oh yeah, this is great. This is a great box. I'm delighted with this kit right now. Structural integrity seems way better now that everything is all snapped together. Okay, so here's how it's going to work, gang. We've got this contour, right? And we've made this nice little wrapper, like such. And it goes over the contour, and then we're going to put this over that contour. What I am missing some pieces. There we go. Oh, and then this needs... like such. Contour goes over the side like that. And then we do the same thing on the other end. Oh! I smash off the wood paneling. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, this is beautiful, gang. It holds together really well. And there we go. That is it. Time. This is the Tambour box. When you open it, look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm pleased with this. I'm very pleased with this. It's got a beautiful curve to it. It's a world record. Yeah. So there you go. We've got the tracks on the inside that the linkage slides in and out of. And, yeah, you can only pull it out so far. And it fits back in and pushes the... yeah. Oh. Oh, shoot. I thought I had an extra piece. Cool. I have exactly the right number of pieces. There we go. There we go. Wait, hold on. Alright. Yeah, there we go. All back together. I am in love with this little treasure chest box. I might try and get some more pieces and get some decorations here and do a stream where I redecorate this thing. But I think I am all set. This is brick built. I should put my tools in here now, as I said I was going to. Where the fuck even are they? That would hinge on me knowing where my tools are. Well, I got my trusty pliers. Can pop those right in there. They do fit. And I think that is going to do it for us today. Thank you, everybody. Once again, if you are interested in this kit, you can buy it from buildinmoc.com. The link at the bottom. When I go put this on my YouTube channel for the archive, I will have a link to this in the description as well. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, it looks like we were able to build this guy in just about a minute, not a minute, an hour and 40. That's, yep, all the steps, piece count, etc., etc. So, it is now time to figure out who to raid. I have a pretty good idea of who I want to, send y'all after. Oh, to Tom. Buongiorno is what we say, or Buonasera. It's like Buonasera. There you go. That's how you say it. I am not Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I feel weird appropriating the Utsu kind of shtick. So we say Buonasera here, because I am Italian, so you can say Buonasera, Buonasera. That I think is fine. Thank you, Buonasera. Means good evening. Okay, so let's see who's live. I'm pretty sure I'm going to send you after the person I was just talking about who's going to play MGS3. I think she's live right now. Let's see who's around. Yeah, I think that's where we're off to. And then if folks are on Twitch later, I am obligated by rules of Oshiism that in about 45 minutes, I believe, beloved VTuber sensation Kason is doing a Twitch stream where she's gonna play Elden Ring for the first time, and also be on Twitch for the first time. So if you're around, check her out at that time. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going with that, but she'll be around. It's kind of cool. She's branching out onto yet another platform. I'm excited to see how that pans out for her. I think it's supposed to be kind of more Western leaning, so she'll primarily do English on Twitch, which is good. Balances her markets. Anyway, time for a raid. Raid. Henemy. So Henemy here is playing Metal Gear Solid 3 right now. She just finished 1 and 2 for the first time, totally blind. Had not been spoiled about things like that transpire in Metal Gear Solid 2, and she just got her PS3 working for 3. So she's having a good time. I'm very excited to watch how this goes. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game of all time. It should be really good. And yeah, that's going to do it for me at now 10:16 p.m. EST. Thank you all, and have a wonderful evening. Buonasera. Good night.